Hey you, look at me. Are you looking? You are only in charge of your actions. Say it with me. I am only in charge of my actions. What's up, dudes and dudettes? Welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I'm Kayla, and if you're not, hey. Today I want to talk about a few things that I'm sure nearly everyone has experienced at some point, and those are people-pleasing, being disliked, offense, and taking back your peace. If you're anything like me, then you find being disliked pretty uncomfortable. As a kid, I could not stand the thought of someone not liking me. It made me anxious, I'd lose sleep over it, it consumed my thoughts. It just wasn't the vibe. Let's face it, people-pleasing is toxic. You can't make everyone happy. You can try, but at what cost? Your own quality of life? We live in a day and age where you can literally breathe and someone will be offended.
Excuse me, I didn't like the way you exhaled.
What?
But as I got older, I started growing tired of worrying about those things, especially when it was something I couldn't even control. I've come to a point where I'm done letting the fear of rejection, of criticism, and not having validation dictate my life and steal my joy. After doing some reflection, I've come to the realization that I am only in charge of my actions and how I behave. If someone doesn't like me for some reason, and I know I've done nothing wrong to them, that's not my problem. Like, I literally cannot do anything about that. Sure, it may be a little unsettling, I'm human, but I personally find solace in knowing that I did not harm that person in any way, that I carry myself and interact with people the way God would want me to. If it's a matter of jealousy, discrimination, etc., then that's a them problem. That's something they have to work on. Part 2. If you live long enough, you will be offended. I'm sorry, that's just how it is. You've probably encountered people who seem mad all the time, snap at others, spew insults, or are just really inconsiderate. Maybe you've lost your cool when interacting with these people, thinking,
How could they do that? Or, how could they say that?
but I want to tell you something. Stop internalizing everything. We can admit that being on the receiving end of rudeness and insults does not feel good. And I say receiving end in quotes because we don't have to receive it. But it can be very upsetting. I am by no means perfect at this, but what I try to do is I try to stop internalizing other people's actions. Again, if I've done nothing wrong to them, then how they act is a reflection of what's in their heart, a reflection of who they are as a person and what they might be going through. Stop receiving other people's toxicity and negativity and realize that most of the time, it's not about you. As humans, it's easy to get caught up in a whirlwind of emotions and feelings and letting people hold your peace hostage. Learning to separate your emotions from situations that you have no control over will set you free. In this next video, we'll talk about some signs that you may be a people pleaser and what you can do to stop. I'll see you there.